Hey, what's up guys? My name is Gus.
Hi, I'm Woody.
And today we're here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
To promote their holes.
No, we're not promoting holes. We're here attending DEMA, the largest scuba diving conference in the world.
Well, surely inside we can find somebody to help us promote and penetrate Nevada's holes.
No, nobody.
Yeah, they'll know where to find the holes.
No, we're not doing that. But we're going inside to check out what's new in the dive industry, maybe talk to some people, check out some new gear. Let's give it a shot.
I'm getting in those holes.
Hello. All right.
Maybe they know where the holes are.
No, that's...
They're security. They didn't know their state.
Guys.
Hi.
Yeah,
Better than I thought. There's a lot of stuff here.
definitely.
Shearwater. Loved it.
Shearwater, yeah. There's a lot of people here. Hello. Oh, look, you want to be on YouTube?
We're doing. Oh, I just won the trip. She's going.
What?
I just won the Bon Air trip.
Get out of here. That's
Yes,
awesome.
I'm so
You're the Bon
excited.
Air winner.
Yes. I'm so
Good
excited.
job.
Get a picture with her. Get in there.
If you want, you're famous.
I'm not
Is it a
famous.
+1 type of trip?
Can I?
I have a
Like
picture
high
of you
five?
guys on my page.
Hug you right now.
Would you believe it?
Immediately,
Would you believe
100%
it?
hug.
Let's see. I'll show you. Proof.
What?
I have a picture of
y'all
you
are in
guys.
Atlanta?
We want to find this
And Marietta?
special. There's
My
like
daughter's
these
at
the
UGA.
holes. Blue. Nevada has these. What's that thing called again?
No, let's not.
Look, wait.
Blue hole or warm. It's a
Look.
place to dive. What?
What?
We found fans.
Dude, they got us.
We found fans.
Walking.
Fatima.
Walking.
I got
behind
two
the
fans
hotel.
right
They're
here.
paparazzi. We have to deal with paparazzi.
Yes.
Okay, go, security.
Walking
Security.
behind you.
Get back.
The fact that he was Gus and you were in pink just made it all. It was
Easy, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Ben.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Well,
That's really
congratulations.
awesome.
thanks.
Have you ever driven
Congratulations,
Buddy?
that's
No.
Okay.
And she's turning 50 during that trip.
So you're with Buddy
nice.
Dive, who I
No,
dive with
we're
often.
not.
No, but you're gonna dive with
We
me.
will.
Yes,
So
we will.
basically, you're gonna get there, you're gonna get a truck.
Buddy
You're not gonna lock it like the Hoey.
Okay.
Because if
No.
you do, there's
Don't
a
leave
problem.
anything in the truck.
You're either gonna drive around. There's like 80 or 90 or 100 signs. You just get out, get out, walk to your dive, shore dive,
Right.
dive, and go back. Let's say you want to dive at like 11
Dive,
o'clock
eat,
at night.
sleep,
That-
go.
That's non-stop. They fill your tanks.
That's
It's like
awesome.
drive through, fill your tanks.
Do you work
and
for
you're done.
Buddy Dive Resort?
They
Or?
know me. Okay. Many.
They know a good place.
Buddy Dive Resort?
Yes.
Good job. I'm not saying anything yet, but stay tuned for 2023.
You said it, yeah.
Stay tuned.
Well,
All right. Congratulations.
It will
Awesome.
be.
bye guys. Good job.
Awesome. Thank you. All right.
Wow.
Off to a great start.
That's so amazing. I
Off to a
found
great
two
start.
fans, and they probably knew about the holes, but I didn't ask
No,
them
that's-
because you would cut me off.
I'm glad you didn't. That's
You
awesome.
take it there. I wanted to know.
No.
We're in Nevada. This is our opportunity to finally get that hole penetrated. If nobody will let, only certain people can penetrate that hole. Well, we're at DEMA, and this is the place to find help.
All right. Let's go check out some of these booths. That'll be all right.
For this purpose. Military use, baby, right here. The Draeger, chest-mounted rebreather in action.
Want to help me click this on?
I could definitely get into some Nevada holes with this little baby. I'll tell you that.
That's-
Look at this. Just no question that I could get the permit with this guy. It's 100% oxygen rebreather, but you can put it into semi-closed rebreather mode. which has various different settings, so you can get down. I think you said about 130 feet.
Yeah, you get down to about 130 feet with that.
That's it. And you know what I like? My trim would be like boom, immediate. This thing is, I'm just letting, for those that are wondering, it's light as a feather. I mean, this thing is super light. I think he said there's
buoyant in the water too, so you don't even feel it when it's on.
You don't even feel when it's on. I think he said somewhere, which I don't know what the thing is. There's a switch. Is maybe right here.
Yep. So this is your nitrox switch here. When it's in this position, that's 100% O2 mode. When you rotate it backwards and add obviously your extra gas and your extra regulator
So
on there.
rotate it to the down mode. It means you can go down more, and then we're now bringing it in through a regulator.
Yeah.
And that's connected to what, an off-board?
Yeah, you'd have either a 2-liter bottle here or maybe a 4-liter bottle on your back.
Nice.
So this is what a military looks like. They probably are going to start wanting to go with the pink look added to this, I'm thinking.
I'm thinking that's going to be a
Well, the
requirement.
combo is amazing, and we are here in Nevada, so I'll repeat myself. Those holes that I have not been able to get into here, I get into them with this.
No.
They give me that
Devil's hole.
devil's hole with this guy. No, this is really cool. It's super comfortable.
Yeah, it is.
I really feel like it's throwing me into trip.
Yeah, it does. Once you get into the water with it, it really balances itself out. One of the biggest compliments we got was a Special Forces diver said, "Hey, this is the first time I've ever truly felt like a fish in the water."
Yeah, and the work of breathing is going to be better in trim, right? With this, not in a vertical position. But then you said you have another. The reason I'm asking is you explained to me a minute ago, you actually have a work of breathing lever.
Selector, yeah.
Which
Yeah,
I've never seen.
there.
So this selector, never seen this. So if I get into a vertical position, it will change my work of breathing, obviously making it easier as I'm, in a vertical position. That's really cool.
And swimming as well. You'll notice it as you're swimming. You can kind of play with that and notice your breathing change.
What does it do? What's the mechanism that is changing? Is it opening something up?
It's proprietary.
But it's opening something up more or less or something, but that's pretty cool technology. So thanks for letting me try it.
Yeah, you bet,
All right,
man.
I'll bring it back. It'll be good. Thanks a lot, Drager. It's cool. Hey, I just had a thought, and my thought is that we're here at DEMA. We want to get stuff for our subscribers, right?
Yep.
This guy should definitely give us a compressor. That's not going to be a problem. Give us a compressor to give away to a subscriber. I'm going to the owner right now.
Oh my God.
That he should give one. Hey guys, how you doing?
Great. How can I
I'm
help
Woody
you?
from Dive Talk.
Hi.
This is Gus.
Hi,
You know
Gus.
what? We have a huge, pretty fast-growing YouTube channel. I think it would be a good idea. These probably either that one or this one. My suggestion would be give it to us and we give it away to a subscriber as a gift. I mean, that's how you grow a business.
Oh.
So if you want to do, that's fine. We'll start with that.
Start with that one.
Start with that one as a giveaway. And, so is it a yes?
All right, so here we are,
And here we
Triton's Realm.
We can do long sleeve.
Awesome booth.
Yeah, that's why I bring our stickers. We're one of their largest resellers.
Those are
We
not,
sell,
is that something
yeah,
you might be
dude,
interested in?
the pink one that they're coming out with, I know will blow up. I'm gonna. What did I say the order was gonna be for that? 250,000 of them?
No, we can't. We can
Oh,
only
yeah, yeah.
do. We can only do like 1 million, and we've got this in like a feminine cut for you, Woody.
So, because of that, comment right there. You want it. That would be absolutely, they want that. So we love these guys. Look at these beautiful shirts.
So I have an idea. I feel like these guys have been standing all day. Woody, pay attention. These guys have been standing all day. I think they should take a break and we try to sell their stuff. What do you think?
How many do you want me to sell?
Well, let's see. Let's wait for a customer to stop by and then we'll do it.
Come, 1 second. I need you. That's how I roll. That's my sales
That's
time.
horrible.
No, it's
That
not.
guy is
Hey,
scared.
guys.
He's not gonna
How's
stop
the
by.
show going? I'm Woody from Dive Talk. And I'm also part of, nice to meet you guys. I would like you guys to look at our
stopping by.
shirts. These are incredible. First of all, take a Dive Talk sticker.
Okay.
All right. These aren't just shirts. You see the color of this one?
Yeah.
This is the new color for men.
Is it? Is it?
Well,
If you
It is.
carry these, especially in Las Vegas, anything in Las Vegas, this is going to blow up. So, I think the sale is almost close. How many you want?
It's getting close.
How many do we do? That's how I close it up. You always go for the close.
but you have to talk
I
about
asked for
the
the order.
Is it
talk
always
about the
80?
features though of the
The
shirt, like
features
the
are-
blocks, UVA, UVB, gamma, all the rays in the
Any
spectrum.
ray that you can avoid,
They're
they
also
have.
bulletproof. They will stop any round, any caliber.
Nice.
Yeah.
I heard the Navy
Totally
the
safe.
SEAL Team 6.
Yeah.
SEAL Team 6.
Yeah.
Yes. They were
When they
The or-
took out Bin Laden, that's what they were using, right?
Right.
absolutely,
That's
particularly the pink one.
The pink one?
Yeah. It's
So it's a
stealthy.
yes?
Yeah.
Stealthy.
Awesome.
Samples.
Way to go. Way
It
to
says
go.
samples. Can I bring it home today?
Well, this
You could put.
this
Well, I can't. If I was him right now, I would put that on you, and you would be like,
So what promotion do we have today for them?
for you guys and you guys only. There was nobody else that I would have grabbed like that out of the thing. If you order 200 of these shirts,
Wow.
I'm gonna give you a discount of.
You pay double, they get 50% off.
I'm gonna give you a discount of.
I like that. The paying double, 50% off.
30% off,
Okay,
take it
there
or
you
leave it.
I'll tell you what I can do for you. So.
Oh, see, I may have actually closed something.
The reason that we're here, we are the sign language interpreters for DEMA, because there's a lot of deaf dive instructors that are
that
here.
is really cool.
So whatever you want to do, I can interpret for you, and we can do something fun in sign language. If you want to do
Okay,
that.
that's.
You want to do that?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah?
Yes. I cannot believe that I just randomly grabbed
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, who is the DEMA sign language interpreter. Now what I would like to say is Woody in pink is hot. All right. And then I would like to say Dive Talk is an absolute must-watch with riveting, exciting, scary, happy, dive-related videos. We penetrate wrecks and caves. That we do.
No,
That's my symbol for penetration. We're wreck and dive.
What
penetration.
Let him do the.
Okay, I thought that was the symbol. My bad.
What kind of penetration? This is not
We
the right
deeply-
penetration.
Well, we want. There's a hole here in Nevada we're trying to get into that I have not
what
been
kind of
successful
pull you're
with.
okay. So
That
if
I'm
you
not
want to talk
joking.
about that, for then this penetration is not your kind of penetration.
That's.
So
we
is
have
that
to
the
blur
wrong?
that.
Okay. I would
So
also
if you
like
wanna
to
do-
promote cave diving penetration and wreck diving penetration.
Stop it. You're
you
not
go.
the expert.
Okay, so that's something that we like to promote on our channel. I knew there was a sign for that. And then finally, I just want to say thank you very much for coming over
Thank you.
and interpreting that conversation for us. And that is not planned, everybody. I love that.
Great event so far.
Yeah, been a good convention.
Oh, look at this. Shearwater. Shearwater.
Shearwater.
Hey, Gabriel.
¿Cómo estás todos?
Bien, bien.
Gustavo.
Gabriel.
Woody, ¿cómo va todo?
Bueno, muy bueno.
Qué bien, qué bien. ¿Y el show?
Strongest.
Todo bien, todo bien. Estamos aquí en la booth, en la cabina de Shearwater
Sí.
y lo hacemos en español.
Yeah, Butha,
Okay.
Butho of Shearwater es aquí. And grande.
La-
We're saying federal.
Muy besto.
Everybody seems to
Only one I wear.
Okay.
What I wear. Wow, that's
Yo hablo español. Mi,
flawless
mi
Spanish.
no problema.
No, that's not. All right, we'll switch to English.
I am Director of Sales and Marketing for Shearwater Research. So the latest is the Swift transmitter. I think you did an excellent review. Thank you for that in your program. So I won't spend too much time in all explaining all those. But just to boil it down, the Swift is an intelligent transmitter that's actually actively looking for collisions and will step away from transmitting if a collision is likely after you, ma'am, and then I can transmit. What this ends up doing is reducing the risk of drop comms from signal collisions.
Yep.
Another one.
And Woody and I, by the way, Woody and I use transmitters on the rebreathers and in open circuit. And one of the things that I did on my review is that even though the transmitters are limited to 4 at a time, I put 5. I did the test with 5, and it worked flawlessly. And out of the 5, 2 of them were classic Shearwater transmitters, and one of them was a third party. I think it was like Oceanic or something.
Yeah, but I think
and it
that's-
still worked.
I think that's the thing you need to mention is
You shouldn't do it though.
is how many can now, well, with your latest software update, can we transmit? Because you just said what they do in terms of the intermediate interspersant signal, but more importantly, how many tanks can I monitor at once?
Well, there's 2 mechanisms that allows us to expand those. In the computer themselves, we only have 4, but you could have more if you have more than one computer. So the limiting factor is the old or classical, as you mentioned, Gus. Those transmitters are in a fixed interval. And the more you put, and the more of the old ones you put into a single diver, the higher the likelihood of collisions and drop comms there will be. With the dual one, the active listening that I referred to earlier, and also the randomized interval, we have set limits from 4.8 seconds to 5.2 seconds, and within those 2 limits, the transmitter, the Swift transmitter, is randomizing the interval at which it transmits. So you could theoretically put more than 4 on a single diver. 4 is what we have. Because of ergonomics, because if you're using more than 5 different tanks, you probably should be on a rebreather.
Absolutely, always you should be on a rebreather.
So let's go. Peregrine. This one right here is the newest full computer you guys have released. It's more of a recreational computer, right?
Not air integrated. You guys
Not air
purposely
integrated.
did not make it.
But we are announcing here. Are we announcing air integration?
No,
Ah.
we're not.
Or not, okay.
That's
Now I have the
That's not right.
Perdix non-air
Oh.
integrated one when you guys first came. I need to
Yep.
update that.
Yep, so this is the Perdix. My favorite Shearwater computer. Actually, I've talked about it on the channel.
And my
Air
favorite
integrated.
is actually, interestingly enough, the Terra.
Yep, also
I
air
think-
integrated.
And you were making an interesting comment because a lot of people, you were saying, think, well, look how much bigger this screen is, so maybe it has more functions, maybe it can be read easier. However, I can tell you when I'm diving my Terra, literally people sometimes maybe they can't read their own save. I know they shouldn't do this, but they're like looking at my computer from far away, and they're like, we could see everything on your computer, and it's the Terra.
Definitely, it's easy to try to advocate more functions to a bigger computer. Seems logical. It's more capable, maybe. But reality is that the Terra can do everything that the Perdix does and a little bit more. Terra has a free dive mode, Perdix doesn't. Terra has 4 buttons, so when you're scrolling to menus, you can go in reverse. With the Perdix, it's a great interaction. Yeah, you got to click through and cycle through the entire menu if you want to go back. Another false perception could be that the screen is going to be more visible. But if you see on this specific comparison, when you set up the Terra to the big display, the size of that 0 compared to the Perdix one, it's pretty similar. Additionally, the OLED technology versus the LCD, OLED is brighter.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it on the video. It's just, way sharper.
Deeper blacks. So, yeah,
That's some vibration stuff going on.
there is a vibration alarm and a sound alarm in here.
And if you wear this after the dive to like get some barbecue or whatever, you don't look weird. If you're wearing this to the restaurant, that's,
And then if you change the band to pink, You just get like Mrs. Georgia, Mrs.
No.
Alabama. They come.
No, that's not.
That's
it's
what's
not
been
claimed
happening.
that.
I'm pretty sure it's because of that.
No.
Oh, I
it's
thought
not.
that's what it was.
It's a great point, Gus, because when we were launching the Tarek, I wrote in a blog post that I could take my Tarek to my cousin's wedding and not look weird exactly, and my aunt wouldn't want to smack me because I'm bringing in a Perdix in there. So as much as I
Imagine.
like, yeah. So
Dance floor with this
and
thing.
it has cool clock features. Like we don't always show that, but you can make it, you know, like look at this clock screen. You can change it to be like this, or you could have a lot of information like this one, or you could have the orbital one, I think they call that one. And you can change the colors of the screen.
Yeah, it's
so
awesome.
It's really a nice watch.
Yeah.
I wear it all the time as a watch.
Yeah, and I feel like, you know, there are other competitors out there in the market as well with like watch style computers, but I don't feel like they do anything. They're not great at one thing. Like they do a lot of stuff. Like you can do whatever, diving and then CrossFit after that, and then you can go mountain climbing, but who does all of that in a day? And they're not excellent at any of those things, whereas I think the Tarek is just excellent at diving as a dive computer. That's all he's supposed to do.
This is what Shearwater stole my heart on years ago. You don't have to know how to use this computer, ever. I will put it on your wrist underwater, and you will figure it out in 5 minutes. They somehow, when they design their screens, I don't know, they probably had people just testing, take it, see if you can do this or that underwater, because like switching tanks or switching gas, it's one button, click, you're done. And it makes it logic. You can see the left button, and then it shows you on the right side underwater, like push that one to confirm that you're switching into that mode. So those are really important when you're training new students. I'm an instructor on it.
By the way, I think it's
critical.
important to mention that neither one of us are getting paid by Shearwater
No,
to
I don't get paid. I don't even
we
get
get
a
a
free
zero.
computer by them, ever.
What?
I should've.
I'm putting him on the spot.
Well, I mean, I don't have an AI Pernick. I'm just saying I have a rig.
Hey, that's
No,
right.
I'm just kidding. Honestly, we don't get anything from it. I think that's important. We are customers, and we've been diving these. That's all I really dive.
All right, some of the other new stuff, the console for the Peregrine.
yeah, so
Cool, you
the
can mount it
console.
on your console.
Thank you. The console is an effort that we're trying to do to support our dealers. Some dive shops have a preference for using consoles in their rental fleets or their training fleets, and we didn't have an option for them.
Yeah.
Sometimes they will say it's easier to get have it be lost or fall off, but if you have it locked in a console, it's a much better, and it's the same Peregrine. You can pop it in and off. You can easily put in bungees or the elastic straps and convert this console model into a wrist model and back and forth. It's
And the price point of these is just unbelievable, right? I mean, you can get into this computer. I don't know the price. I don't.
$450 in the U.S.
It's $450. $495, but for a
Because
really
now
this
it's
thing will-
airing a great. No, we're not.
No.
But it'll grow with you recreationally. Honestly, this thing will grow with you probably for most recreational divers forever. Because I mean, you know what? There's a lot of people that just still want the old SPG, which is probably why you have this in a console. I mean, it's just sitting right here. All your information's right there. Separate compass, separate SPG, and there's your computer. So that's a great price point, I think.
Yeah.
What is new on the horizon for dive computers that they're generally not doing now? What else can they do?
I'll loosely talk about limitations of the dive computers and things that are way out there in the blue sky. So, dive computers, no dive computer in the world is actually seeing what's happening in your body. These are all mathematical formulas, models that we don't know what's happening. What would happen if we are able to put in wearable biometrics? But not only that, once you put in wearable biometrics, then you have to figure out how does that affect my dive profile? How do I get that data? How am I, because it's not just a matter of putting in a temperature monitor or a heartbeat monitor. What does that mean to your dive profile in an ergonomic way?
Wow.
So we don't know that, and that data is a very difficult job to capture and collate. So we are specifically stressing building our relationships with the scientific community. We have done that for years. We attend symposiums, we collaborate with organisms like Dan, and we try to learn as much as we can from cutting edge technologies, what is out there in the blue sky that we could bring over to our customers. So I think for me personally, as a diver, that would be the holy grails. A dive computer that tells me what's happening in my body and how that is affecting on real time my dive profile. That would be out there in the blue sky, and maybe one of these days.
Yeah.
But we're several years away from that.
Well, thank you so much. And also just the customer service side, it's really been unbelievable for me at times where if I've ever had a problem, I mean, Kurt over here, he's just, you're not missing a trip. I had a computer shipped to me 24 hours later, or every time I send it in for servicing, I'm like, hey, here's my credit card, whatever, it's under warranty. It's always been under warranty. You guys always take care of your customers in a very big way, and you hear that throughout the industry. Like Shearwater's customer service is a model for any company's customer service, and we need that as active divers and instructors, because we got students relying upon us to make sure we stay in the water.
Thank you for the kind words, and we live this in our own skin because we're divers. Kurt does or has done expeditions to places like Malpelo, Cocos Island, and we know you plan that for months, maybe even years. You carefully pack everything, and you don't, the tragedy that it is that on the day that you're supposed to jump on a plane, a computer goes down. No. We know that. We feel that in our own skin.
And I want you to know one other thing. I did not say any of that because you gave me all of these. That's not why. I wouldn't have said that. I would have said that irregardless of whether or not. So thank you guys. You guys have done a great job, and we appreciate it.
Have fun with those.
All right, see you. Yeah, thanks a lot, Shearwater. You guys are awesome, man. You really are.
All right, so Woody left me like 30 minutes ago, even though we have a flight to catch like 2 hours from now. He said that he was not gonna leave Las Vegas without finding someone who can get him into this hole. I don't understand his obsession with this Nevada hole. I told him, they're not gonna let him in. They're not gonna let us in. So I'm trying to find him. We can catch the bus. New Jersey. Go to the hotel. What's up? All right. Oh, I see him. All right. So that was DEMA, everyone. Show's over. Got a flight to catch. There he is.
And I'm telling you, next year I will be all over that hole. No, I'm going to. I didn't get in the hole this year, but I'll get in that hole. Next year's, I'm getting deep in that thing. That hole is waiting for me. I will penetrate it. I will accomplish my mission. Just didn't happen this year. That's, come to Vegas. How could we not be in that hole? We're in Vegas. So.
And on that terrible disappointment, we're gonna end the video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching here from DEMA in Las Vegas.
Bye, everybody.
We'll see you next year in Orlando.
Yes.